horror fans. Once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G, and today I'm going to do another video tag. Yes, it seems like Random Ross tagged me twice. He tagged me for the Horror Mans. No, not the Horror Mans. I forgot the other tag video that I did. And this video tag, he tagged me for this one. This is from Horror Digest. The guy's name is Chris. His channel is called Horror Digest. I'm going to leave a link in the description for him. This is the Horror Digest tag video. So here we go. Now this is a very simple tag because it's only 6 questions. Only 6 questions. So here we go. Question number 1. We already have Alien vs. Predator and Freddy vs. Jason. What other 2 horror icons would you like to see battle in the next Versus movie? Pretty interesting here. When watching some of the people make responses to these questions, I heard Chucky versus Leprechaun. I heard a couple others. It took me a while to kind of figure this out, but I would like to see, because this is something new, because I always like to do something totally different. The first Versus movie I would like to see, because I don't like to put out the popular ones. I like to go to something that we haven't really seen before, and I want to see actually 2 monsters pick it out, like the monster from the Relic. Yeah, the monster from the Relic take on the monster from the Ritual. Yeah, I would like to see those 2 battle out. Yeah, so you have the Cthulhu from the Relic, and I believe the Jotun, if I pronounce that right, the monster from the Ritual. If you have not seen the Ritual, that's the name. It's supposed to be based on Norse mythology. Jotun, I think I pronounced that right. If not, please let me know. But those 2 monsters, I want to see those 2 monsters fight it out. So the monster from the Relic versus the monster from the Ritual. Question number 2. Would you rather survive a horror movie scenario but some of your friends die, or all of your friends live but you get killed? Oh boy, it's a very tough and moral question. Now, I myself am a very moral man. That's how my mother raised me to be a very moral man. Obviously, if it were my family, or especially my lovely wife Kelly, I would sacrifice my life for my lovely wife. I would want her to live, and I would sacrifice myself for her to live. But other than that little nitbit right there, if it was up to me to survive, and unfortunately everyone else had to die, I would just have to save myself. Sorry, guys. But that's the aspect of surviving, especially in any type of apocalyptic moment, whether it's a zombie apocalypse, a plague apocalypse, whatever type of apocalypse that you're into. Obviously, it's self-preservation for that person, so you're going to want to save yourself. So unfortunately, if my friends have to die and I get to live, well, I'm going to live. And I'm pretty sure other people that have been in the situation, they would say the same thing too. Like I said before, in real life, I would obviously sacrifice myself for my lovely wife Kelly. Yes, but in this instance, no, I'm going to live. Question number 3. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? Now, obviously, me, I can't be the girl because I'm a dude. So that that scratches that out. I thought I would be the first one to die because I'm pretty good at surviving. I'm certainly not. I could be the comic relief. I could be the skeptic, and I could be the smart one. But to me, I just prefer to be the killer. I would just like bumping people off and making these people making dumb decisions. I'm like, look at these stupid ass people. I'm gonna kill them all and have fun. So yeah, if I were in a horror movie, I'd rather be the killer. All right, question number 4. We've seen horror icons in space, such as Jason and Leprechaun. Who do you want to be the next to go to space next? I've seen some interesting questions right now, but I would like to see. Well, we already had. People don't know, we already had the Cenobites from Hellraiser. And they've been in space before. I think it's called Hellraiser Bloodlines when Pinhead was in space. We already had that before. I'm trying to think. What would be a good horror icon? I know. let's see Freddy Krueger in space. That would be funny. People be. I think Freddy would have a great time in space. Imagine the one-liners Freddy would come up with if he were in outer space. Yeah, I would love to see Freddy Krueger, my favorite horror icon, in space. Question number 5. When making horror sequels, oh, sorry about that. When making sequels to horror movies, when do you think enough is enough? Now, I actually thought this was a pretty interesting question, and I think one of the big problems we have with sequels, such as the Friday the 13th or Freddy Krueger's and the Halloweens, is sometimes, we just want to keep the big mistake they keep adding on is let's continue and continue and continue because we want to make more money. But unfortunately, the stories get so convoluted that you don't know what to do with the characters anymore. Just like the problem we have with the Halloween from Halloween 4, 5, and 6. We have Freddy after 4 was done. We have a problem. Not that I didn't have a problem with 6 or 7, but definitely 8 and 9 were much to be desired of. And I don't even want to talk about Jason X, even though it was okay. But story wise, it just wasn't enough there to hit home. And the same thing with Freddy Krueger. I would believe we wound up with problems with the Dream Child, I think it was. That was a bit of a letdown. After we had pretty two good movies with the Dream Master and Dream Warriors, I think they were running out of steam what to do with Freddy. I know a lot of people hate Freddy's Dead, but I do like Freddy's Dead, and a lot of people hate it, and a lot of people did not like the remake neither. Neither, and I thought, well, Jackie Earle Haley's performance and the remake was pretty good. The film suffered because of a lack of a storyline, and Rooney Mara's performance as Nancy, she was terrible as Nancy. But I digress. I think if you're going to do horror sequels, you should do no more than 3, and you're pushing it with 4. Because if you're going to tell a story, you should have a nice origin story and a nice beginning, a good middle, and you should also have a concluding story where it just ends and you don't have to worry about creating anything more. Now, I know a lot of movie studios have a problem with, hey, let's continue to rake as much money as we can off of the property, but you're going to suffer, and that's going to piss a lot of fans off. And whatever momentum or whatever popularity that the character that you created has will die off with bad story writing, and that's the problem we have with some of these horror pictures right now. So yeah, you should have no more than 3. 4 is pushing it. So no more than 3, but 4 is pushing it when it comes to sequels to horror movies. Question 6, and this is the last question here. Name a horror movie that was ruined for you because of the ending. I had to search for this one because there are a lot of bad endings in horror pictures. We have Signs. Um, we have, I wouldn't say Mist was a bad ending. A lot of people did not like the ending of the Babadook. But I think if you want to see something that was ruined for you, a bad ending, 1990s Stephen King's It. Yes, you want to talk about a very bad ending after all that buildup, after the great performance of Tim Curry's as Pennywise. We get this crappy ass paper mache spider. It just ruined the whole entire show. I mean, it was just terrible. Who the what made them think? No, I understand. This is 1990s. It's a television budget. I get that. That's fine. But you could come up with something better than that goddamn fake ass spider that we saw at the end of Stephen King's It Part 2. It ruined the whole movie, or a whole miniseries. I mean, it didn't take away from Tim Curry's performance, which I truly love, but that was totally just, oh God, it's just one big stinker. Yeah, so definitely Stephen King's It, the 1990 version. Well, that is all the questions for the Horror Digest tag video. Like I said, the 6 questions all. And like I said before, this is his tag. So like I said, if you're going to do this tag, please make sure that you credit him. Horror Digest. This guy's name is Chris. He's got a pretty good channel. I caught a couple of his videos. Got a pretty good channel. I think he has some great content. Like I said, I'll leave a link of the description for him below. Now, normally at this part of the video, I will you're normally supposed to tag anybody, but I'm just going to say, look, if you want to do the tag, you can go ahead and do it. Just make sure you do credit Chris and Horror Digest. I'm going to have all the questions in the comment section below as well. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and please share the video a lot. But please share the video because it does help the channel a lot. Also, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules.